So last week, the cabinets were installed in this renovation house.
And now today, the countertops are coming in.
We're excited to see it.
Yes.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple.
Live free. And we're standing here anxiously awaiting the countertop installers to come.
And they just arrived.
Okay, the countertops are in place. They look really great. Are you ready for the great reveal? You ready? Oh wait, it didn't work. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. The countertops, you ready to see them? Oh, come on, it's not working.
I feel a little sheepish. Okay.
One more time. Here we go. You ready? The countertops. Isn't that cool?
Yes, they're beautiful. When I got to work that time.
Yep.
Oh, they're beautiful. Molly and Barry were the ones that picked out the colors on this. I think they're perfect. It is so beautiful. So Barry and Molly were the ones that went and picked this out. Apparently this is like the most popular granite in America for several years now. This is called Fantasy Brown. I love the colors because, oh my goodness, it'll go with anything. There's grays and soft browns and yellow. I mean, it's goldy looking. It's beautiful and a little bit sparkly. This is called it's a leathered finish. I've never seen one quite like this before. You can kind of feel a little bit of a texture to it, and it's very, very nice. It's so beautiful. So if you look here, I just think it's just absolutely gorgeous. A lot of variety in the stone. Let's look over here just to get to see these other beautiful countertops. So there's, like I said, a lot of different designs here. I can see why this has been so popular. And just like we did at our house, we went ahead and put this backsplash in the same granite. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And here's the piece over here. We have the same countertops in the bathroom sinks too. We had Amish made cabinets with these countertops and inset sinks, and you'll be able to see those when we show more of the bathrooms, but I think it's gorgeous. Now I want to show you that these are just going to work so beautifully. Isn't that awesome? Now you've got 2 USB ports and you've got 3 plugs right here, handy. But then if you push this little button, it goes right back down, sinks, and you just wipe and everything is fine. What a handy way to have electricity on this island. So I love the inset sinks. These are the way mine are at home. I absolutely have loved them. They've been set in underneath the granite, and then we have another one of the beautiful little plug towers over here. This one's not quite finished yet. It's almost done. So I absolutely love it.
I don't know what they're called, but I call it a power tower.
A power tower, that's pretty cool. Now, we also had decided that all of the cabinets over here and over here were in white, and then the island would be stained brown. And I've had some people in comments that just love that. There's been others that are like, why did you do that? Why are they 2 separate colors? Well, we've had a lot of different reasons behind it. One of the first things was that if you look here, I'll show you a picture out of the catalog that showed a brown island with the white cabinets, and we actually thought it looked really nice, looked really classy. Now it looks like this is going to be the really good quality vinyl flooring that we're going to put in. It's going to look very much like wood, but it's really easy to care for. It's waterproof. This stuff lasts like crazy. And we know that this flooring needs to tie into the kitchen and into the family room and the fireplace. So the counter has hints of the brown in it, and with this brown here and then this flooring all through the rest of the house, except for bedrooms, we really thought that would just tie it all together. We want the house to have a very modern feel, but it's also just a little bit rustic. And so we want to also remember that, thinking about the stone fireplace, and of course just the beautiful view of woods all around. So this is the flooring, and we just saw that would kind of, if you look at it here, looking into the kitchen, this ties in with the family room beautifully. And then you can look up and you've got the multicolors that are beautiful on the countertop, and then the white. But I'll show you another thing that's also significant. Another thing that I think is significant is that when you're coming in from the garage, stepping into the kitchen, the view you have is of the family room with that beautiful natural stone fireplace. There'll be woods outside. There's this lovely gray and brown and black and white countertop here. And if this was all just pure white, it would seem like such a stark contrast with the light brown floor, looking into this part of the house. This brings warmth. And then in the kitchen, it's not going to be too big of a problem at all, because the flooring is going to be the gentle brown. And in fact, we've got some right here. The flooring will be this beautiful brown. And it just ties it all kind of together. I also feel like that if we end up with stainless steel appliances, then it's going to not seem quite so kind of cold or sterile with just, silvery steel and white. Things are warmed up a little bit. Or if let's go with white appliances, it won't seem quite so, white. It just brings some color and warmth in.
I believe the word is stark.
Stark, yes. We really want to have it be very welcoming. And so I think with the brown here and the soft brown floor going into everything, I just feel like that it's just going to create a very clean, pretty modern look, but a little bit rustic, and I'm hoping very warm and welcoming. So, and I just love how the gentle gray of the walls, it's very, very pale, gentle gray. Also, Molly did a terrific job. Also ties in with this countertop and works with the flooring and the brown. I'm thrilled to death with it. I feel very good that there's going to be a family that is going to really, truly enjoy this room. And like I said, just the view out of all the trees. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. So, pretty thrilled with it, actually. I think it's going to be good. Now this island was designed to have this overhang. See these beautiful ribs underneath here? This was designed for the granite to overhang here to give you a place to be able to sit with stools here at the island. I think that's going to be really useful. And Molly pointed something out that was very, very right. If you had kids sitting here, or even just somebody accidentally bumping over and over and over again to here, this stained brown will be just, oh, it's got a beautiful soft surface. This stained brown will be just fine, but white could look pretty beat up. So this is much less likely to look a little bit, you know, marked up if somebody's kind of kicking at it when they're sitting here. So yeah, I hadn't touched that before. That's really nice. Yeah. So I can picture somebody just preparing food and somebody sitting across here chatting and kids are eating breakfast, or I don't know. It's great. Many people, I think, have felt like that this was a house that we were moving into. Didn't realize what was going on and felt like, wow, I was going to be so happy in this kitchen. Well, I am happy because I'm really thrilled with what this is going to be like for the family that's going to buy it. But believe me, I'm very happy with my little kitchen and my little house. I absolutely love it. So I don't need to be in a great big house, but this is going to be beautiful for somebody. Alrighty.
So the power company was supposed to have hooked up this new service entrance that Barry installed. They were supposed to do it yesterday, and they didn't. I got here this morning and they found that they were here and the guy was just finishing up. So that was a little upsetting that they were supposed to call us and let us know when they were going to do it and all that, and they didn't. They were a day late and then didn't tell us. Anyway, it's hooked up now, so we can go with the new system. It didn't blow up.
Yay.
So now we've got power in the new panel, which is right here. As you can see, there are no circuits in there yet. There's that one circuit right here. It goes over to one receptacle, and that's actually required to have at least one receptacle working before the power company can hook up, which is kind of funny to me. But so we got power right now. That's the only power in the whole house. So Barry will be spending today taking all of these wires, the wires he's already run, and putting it in there. And also, those are his new wires. Those are the wires that used to go out to the old panel that were all the way out in the other room. So he's going to have to reroute all of those wires there down into the new panel. So,
And this is my map that I drew up. I don't know if you can see it with the light.
so you'll be about done by noon, right?
It's probably actually before that, because it really does not take long to land new wires into a nice, good, clean box.
Right.
Without all the other rat's nests that you get in the older boxes. And I'm really, really anal about how I do my boxes. Everything is 90 degrees and sorted, so it's easy to do later.
So Molly's in here busy painting. What color is that? It looks kind of grayish.
It is called Turning Point.
Turning point. Yeah, that's very descriptive.
Yes. So next to the old yellow, it looks kind of blue-gray. Next to like really white, it can have some green
Okay.
in it. So it's just gonna depend on what's in front of it. But yeah, it does have a lot of gray in it, which
Turning point, is that because it turns color depending on what it's next to?
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Molly is painting here, and I'm almost finished with sanding all the walls, and I'm hard pressed to keep ahead of her. She's painting faster than I can sand.
Well, everything gets 2 coats, so I'll, I don't know. You're staying pretty well ahead of me. And I've still got some ceilings to do.
Okay, good.
So at this point, I'm pretty much finished with all of the sheetrock and spackling
I just got a couple little spots left to sand, and Molly is working on painting. This is the last section that I still have to do the sheetrock. We had to cut this out to do some changes to the service for the washer. So now I have to re-sheetrock this. I think this is the last piece of sheetrock, I hope. Well, Molly, I am completely finished with the sanding of this back room. So you're ready to paint whatever you want to paint.
So I have no excuses.
That's right. Get
My
it done.
excuses are done.
So Molly is our painter, our paintress, our paintster.
Yes, and Barry keeps messing with the electric, so my lights are going off and on.
Oh yeah, the inspector or the company put in the new electric service today, and Barry hasn't done all the wiring yet. So we got a lot of rooms like this with no lighting in them yet.
Yeah. It's okay. Still got some windows, and all I'm doing is putting a thin coat of PVA primer just to stabilize the sheetrock, so it's not like it's the final coat of anything that needs to be pretty, as long as I don't make it lumpy. Right? It can be a little thin.
Okay, looking good. I'm excited. So this is the new kitchen, and like Elizabeth said, this is not our home.
No.
This is the house that we're renovating to sell. But we are really, really happy with how this kitchen came out.
Yeah. I was just telling Molly, she has made some wonderful choices. I mean, we've all kind of talked about things, but she's been the one making the final choices, and I'm
for the colors and things.
For all the colors and everything, and
in collaboration with her mother, I think.
Yeah, who's a brilliant at this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it.
So I hope you've enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed watching all of this to go in and not doing any of the work.
Yeah, it's nice somebody comes and just does a beautiful professional job, and you're good to go.
But we really would love to live here, and I get a lot of comments, people also saying that we need to move in here. We would love it. It's beautiful. This kitchen is beautiful. That deck over that backyard, 5 acres, we would absolutely love it.
It's the most beautiful property I think I've honestly ever seen.
Yep. But in order for us to do that, we would have to, I've talked about this before, we have a short-term construction loan on this right now. In order for us to keep this, we would have to put a full mortgage on it. And we're just simply not going to do that. If you know us, live simple, live free. Live simple basically means live a simpler life to stay debt-free. So our tiny little 1,000 square foot home is plenty for us. It's simple enough, and we are debt-free. We would have a large mortgage on this house if we did that. So
we'd have a mortgage.
That's the main reason we're not moving in. Also, it's what would we do with 4 bedrooms and 4 garages? I could use 4 garages, but 4 bedrooms and a formal living room, a formal dining room, and a huge den. I mean, the den is almost as big as our house, for crying out loud.
I think it probably is. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful here. I know it's going to make somebody a really awesome home. But no, we're very happy with where we are. And we don't need more than that, but somebody is going to be very glad to have all this space. So I think that's great.
So there you go, the new kitchen.
Yep, it's all coming together.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep, live simple,
live free. You be blessed.
Yep, we'll see you guys soon. Love you.
All right.
Bye-bye.